Today we'll explain production possibility frontier. In the last video, we have explained the central problems of an economy. These problems can be explained with the help of production possibility curve or production possibility frontier. Now let us know what is production possibility curve. Production possibility frontier refers to graphical representation of possible combinations of two goods that can be produced by an economy with given resources and given technology. So this curve gives the maximum production of two goods that an economy can produce with given resources and no change in technology or constant technology. What are its assumptions? PPF is based on the following assumptions. The resources of the economy are given, but these resources can be transferred from one use to another. Means, if you have a particular piece of agricultural land, you can produce crop like wheat or rice. Second assumption, with the help of given resources, only two goods can be produced. Third, the resources are fully and efficiently utilized. Fourth assumption, resources are not equally efficient in production of all products. So, when resources are transferred from production of one good to another, the productivity decreases. Number five, the level of technology is assumed to be constant. It is given in the definition that resources are given the first assumption and technology at the end of the definition, that is fifth assumption, no change in technology. Sixth, it is based on increasing MRT. MRT is what? Marginal rate of transformation. We'll define it later. Now let us know the concept of PPF, production possibility frontier, with the help of hypothetical schedule and diagram. The schedule we have in different columns. The first column possibilities or combinations. Second column we have good X. Third column good Y. Next marginal opportunity cost MOC, and fifth column is marginal rate of transformation, that is delta Y by delta X, means change in good Y divided by change in good X, or we can say MRT of X good is equal to loss in good Y divided by gain in good X. Possibilities are given A, B, C, D, E. 5 possibilities are given. Good X in first possibilities 0, second possibility 1, third 2, fourth 3, and fifth 4. Now, when we increase the production of good X from 0 to 1, the good Y, when entire resources is utilized for the production of good Y, 10 units of good Y is produced. Now, when to produce 1 unit of good X, the resources are used and the remaining resources are used for the production of good Y. So we find good X 1 unit, good Y 9 unit. Third, when again we increase 1 unit of good X from 1 to 2, the good Y becomes 9 to 7 units. Then 2 to 3, good X, good Y becomes 7 to 4. And finally, 4 units, when we produce 4 units of good X with the given amount of resources, we can not produce anything of good Y. So good Y becomes 0. So these are the combination. Combination is 0, comma 10, 1, comma 9, 2, comma 7, 3, comma 4, and 4, comma 0. MOC is what? It is the ratio of number of units of a commodities sacrificed to gain an additional unit of another commodity. So the ratio is what? 1 Y good we get by sacrificing 1 unit of good Y, we get 1 unit of good X. In the next, by sacrificing 2 units of good Y, we get 1 unit of good X. Again, in the D combination, by sacrificing 3 unit of good Y, we get 1 unit of good X. And finally, 4 unit of good Y, we get 1 unit of good X. So, now if we plot this, then we'll get the diagram as given in the right hand side. So the combination A, B, C, D, E. Now by drawing a curve, by joining A, B, C, D and E, we get a curve. This is called production possibility front line, production possibility curve, or transformation curve, or transformation frontier. Now let us see the diagram. If the economy uses all its resources to produce only good Y, then it can produce 10 unit of good Y and no good X can be produced. That is given in point A. On the other end, if all resources are used for the production of good X, then economy can produce 4 unit of good X but no good Y. In between, there are various possibilities with different combination of good X and good Y. When these points A, B, C, D and E are joined, we get a curve AE, which is called production possibility frontier. This curve shows the maximum limit of production of good X and good Y. Let us know the two important concepts of production possibility frontier. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the cost of next best alternative which has been given up for the production of other good. Let us take one example to understand the meaning of opportunity cost. Suppose you have a piece of agricultural land where you can produce two crops, wheat or rice. Now, if you produce more of rice, then you have to sacrifice the production of wheat because the resources, that is the agricultural field, is given to you. So when you are producing more rice, The part of agricultural land is used for the production of wheat. So if you produce more of wheat, you have to sacrifice from rice to wheat, or if you produce more rice, then you have to sacrifice from wheat to rice. So the amount you sacrifice, that is called opportunity cost. Another example you can say, suppose you have 10 rupees with you, and with the help of this 10 rupees you can buy one pen or one ice cream. Now if you buy ice cream, then you have to sacrifice pen. So the opportunity cost of ice cream will be the value of pen. Next is marginal rate of transformation. It is the ratio of number of units of a good sacrificed to produce one additional unit of another good. In our table, we have seen that when we are increasing the production of good X by 1 unit from 1 to 2 units, that is by 1 unit, we need to sacrifice 2 units or 1 unit of good Y. When 2 to 3, we are sacrificing 3 units of good Y. When 3 to 4, for 1 unit of X, we are sacrificing 4 units of good Y. So like this, the amount we sacrifice, this is called, the rate is called marginal opportunity cost or marginal rate of transformation. So the MRT of good X is equal to loss in good Y, that is we are sacrificing, divided by gain in good X. Next is properties or characteristics of production possibility frontier. The first property of production possibility frontier is it slopes downwards. Production possibility curve shows all the maximum possible combination of two goods which can be produced with the available resources and technology. In such a case, more of one good can be produced only by taking resources away from the production of another good. As there exists an inverse relationship, that is indirect relationship, between changing quantity of one commodity and changing quantity of other commodity. And therefore, PPF slopes downwards from left to right. Number two, production possibility frontier is concave shaped because of increasing marginal rate of transformation or increasing marginal opportunity cost, MOC. What is it? Increasing marginal rate of transformation. More and more units of one commodity are sacrificed to gain an additional unit of another commodity. In the table we have seen, for every 1 unit of good X, the economy is sacrificing more and more units of good Y. That is 1 in the first case, next case 2, 3, 4, and so on. So the ratio is increasing. MRT increases because it is assumed that no resources is equally efficient in production of all goods. As resources are transferred from one good to another, less and less efficient resources have to be employed. This raises the cost and raises marginal rate of transformation. Now let us see the production possibility curve and its whether economy will operate inside or on the PPC or higher PPC or outside the PPC. What does it mean? So you have drawn a production possibility curve, the bold line with A, B, C, D combinations, and this A, B, C, D indicate optimum utilization of resources. So when the economy uses all its resources, then economy will lie on any of these combination A, B, C or D. Now point K shows underutilization of resources. So economy will operate at any point inside PPF like K if resources are not fully and efficiently utilized. Next, the dotted curve, which is towards right of AD production possibility curve, shows growth of resources or technological development. So whenever there is growth of resources or technological upgradation, then the production possibility curve will shift towards right. Point U indicates unattainable point or unachievable point. Economy cannot operate at any point outside of production possibility frontier. Now let us see the shape of production possibility curve. In general, the production possibility curve is concave to the origin. It is of concave shape because increasing marginal rate of transformation. But production possibility curve can be convex to the origin when decreasing marginal rate of transformation is there. Production possibility curve can be straight line due to constant marginal rate of transformation. Now let us come to rotation and shift of PPF. In the first diagram, we see that the bold curve is the original production possibility curve. Now, if a technique of production by its upgradation, it leads to increase in the production of good Y, then the curve will rotate clockwise, right side. And if there is degradation of technology and that leads to decreasing production of good Y, then curve will rotate anti-clockwise, that is left side. Similarly, the second diagram, it shows that a particular technique, it affects the production of good X but not good Y. So whenever there is upgradation of the technology and leads to increase in the production of good X only, then the car will rotate anti-clockwise, that is upward. And when there is degradation of the technology, results in decrease in production of good X only, then the car will rotate inward. Now, shift of car is represented in the third diagram, that growth of resources and technology that results in increase in the production of both the goods, then the production possibility curve will shifts upward, right side. And degradation of technology or decrease in the resources, non-availability of resources, that will result in inward shift of production possibility curve. Just students practice the questions given in slide. Thank you.